Who would have thought? Not me. I was like still a little shy. Am I wearing pajama pants? Yes, mind your business.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something bad.
Alrighty, so this is a little sit down chill moment here. So I just came back from work. It was a pretty chaotic day. After work, I ran some errands with my sister.
You said something about your sister?
Speaking of,
Here she is.
what are you doing?
Did you film?
So today is another day of acting class, which is always exciting. So this scene I have today has more lines and dialogue and overall more of a story than my other scene did last week, which I did vlog, by the way, so I'll link that down below. I really want to kind of get into the character's mindset a little bit more so than I did last week, just because we're going to compare how we did from this week next week. This is a much more aesthetically pleasing background, so we're gonna stay here. Anyways, I have around an hour and a half until class. Reread my script, and then I'll get back to you. Cool, let's do that. Oh my gosh, I caught that. Am I wearing pajama pants? Yes, mind your business. So for this case, as I said previously, there's a lot more dialogue. It's more so me reacting to the other person's dialogue, which means there's a lot of pauses for me. Something that's hard for me to do in terms of acting is being authentically realistic in terms of reacting. Acting is all about reacting, and until you learn to perfect that, it's always gonna look forced, so it's always gonna look cringy. So in order for me to practice, wow, it's almost time for class. Okay, today's going by like so quick. In order for me to get used to reacting, I read the other person's lines on voice memos. I read it through and then I practiced by listening to the other person. It was kind of weird because, you know, it's my own voice. It's kind of hard to decipher whether or not you should do this, especially for auditions. You know, under certain circumstances you won't have a reader, and that's completely fine to use your own voice, but everybody says lines differently and it's never going to be the same every single time. Even your own lines are never going to be said the same every single time. Keeping that in mind if you do read your own lines is so crucial. You don't want to be in an audition or in an acting class and you only practiced one way and they don't do it that way. I remember I did that in high school in my drama class because I didn't know anything about acting. I was still just starting out. I was in drama class, okay? That's like the beginning of everything. It's not fun. So yeah, it's 30 minutes till class. I'm pretty pumped. And even though this class isn't very technical, it honestly allows me to learn in a way that I didn't think I would find beneficial. If you've seen my other vlogs, which will always be linked down below, I've explained a couple things about this class already. Most classes, you know, you're constantly learning new techniques and you're constantly learning new ins and outs of the industry. Since this is kind of an advanced class of this coach specifically, we more so just get a scene, deconstruct it, record it, and critique. And we do that every single time for every single person in the class. And there's like a good, including me, like 14 people in the class. So there's a lot of scenes. When I first had this class, honestly felt like I needed more of a one-on-one. I needed more knowledge. I need to learn more, and it just kind of felt repetitive to me. I didn't feel like I was in return getting anything out of it. However, after that class, I took a dialect class, which was a much smaller class. It was like 4 or 5 people. I got that one-on-one that I needed. And that's when I realized you could learn in both ways. Took this as an opportunity to look at things differently. Instead of me thinking, oh, this is a waste of my time because he already got through my scene in 30 minutes and now I have to sit through an hour and a half of him critiquing other people, I take it as I'm now analyzing with him. Critiquing as he's critiquing, I'm making my own notes, I'm understanding his notes, and I'm seeing other people, and I'm engaging with other people. There's always something to take out of it. I think actually the girl that I'm doing this scene with, I believe I messaged her privately, really loved her headshot. Her headshot was her profile picture on her Zoom. It was so nice. So I messaged her privately and I was like, oh my god, your headshots are amazing. Can you link me or let me know which photographer, because I would love to talk to them. And she gave me his website and I believe his Instagram. I got a connection, and I'm learning so much about how other people act and how to become a better actor myself by analyzing others. It's entirely different to analyze others through film than it is in an actual one-on-one class. So yeah, that was my little spiel. I was just happy because it honestly frustrated me for quite some time, and now I think of it so differently. I'm such a different person than I am since last summer, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. I love it. I got 20 minutes. Okay, I gotta practice. Quickly before my camera dies, it went well. Was it my favorite scene? No. I definitely felt I was stronger in last week's scene than this week, but there's always room for improvement. There's always ways to get better, and I will have a second pass at it next week, so it's fine. Also, why did my coach so blatantly and so calmly say, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you guys I worked with Uta Hagen back in the 2000s. What? Uta Hagen? Like the Uta Hagen? You just casually worked with her. You're just like, yeah, back in the 2000s, me and her were like this. That's crazy. I remember in like my first year of drama class in high school, literally in grade 9, she was one of the first people that we've ever learned. And now I'm being coached by someone who worked with her. The universe is crazy. The universe is nuts. But I am so grateful. So grateful. That's it for today. I'm just gonna go chill now. See you tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, Thursday was not the greatest. I sobbed a lot. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, but this next clip I found so funny because I was clearly so sad and I just struck a pose. Good morning. Are you guys sleepy? Kirby. Wow, thank you for the gift. I accept. And then you see Yoshi. Yoshi, you're such a loner.
Then she met me at the college. Her friends play my songs and they been following me. Yeah, I don't like to do that much explaining and talking. Just know she had coffee with me. Yeah.
You know what? Yesterday I sat down with myself and I set intentions. Personal growth, my mental health, and my overall well-being, specifically in my workplace. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about my workplace, but obviously as an actor, retail isn't ideal. That's not the job that you want to be in if you're an actor. For the time being, I do have a retail job. And the intentions I set were in regards to how I allow my outside factors and all the circumstances affecting my own mental health. So I'm editing this video and I realized that I did not explain this thought of mine properly, so let me explain. I was setting intentions in terms of how I react to outside factors that don't benefit me in a positive way. But this has to do with everything, not just work. I just forgot to mention that it has to do with other things as well. Everything surrounding my life, not just work, but because I'm at work so often, that's why I said it. As an actor, my mindset isn't to be in a retail job or be in a 9 to 5. So automatically I have a very negative mindset towards work, and having this negative mindset in return does not help my mental health whatsoever. Even though the workplace may not even be that bad, I am treating it as such because that's not the path that I want to be on. Are we on the same track? I think so. Okay, let's continue with the vlog. So I took it upon myself to message certain people yesterday and just kind of set boundaries for myself, and I can't even explain to you how light I feel today. I don't know, it definitely is not a coincidence. I've been feeling extremely low, and today I just feel so light, and it feels like so much weight has been lifted off of me simply by setting these small boundaries for myself and others. I'm telling you, they're not even that big. Like, it's literally just me not dwelling into negativity, me not entertaining things that don't benefit me, and just focusing solely on myself and my future. I have so much going on that I have not yet talked about. You'll definitely be seeing it in the near future, but there's just so many bits and pieces that I'm just dealing with outside that need to take my priority at this time, and letting the people around me know that I'm not going to entertain their negativity anymore. I feel like sometimes I get afraid to tell people no, especially when it comes to our friends. I feel like, I mean, I'm speaking personally, but I know that many of us may feel the same, kind of afraid to say no to our friends and kind of set certain boundaries for them because we know who they are and we know that they mean well, but sometimes negativity gets to people and sometimes it changes a lot about someone. And I think I've just gotten to a point where I just have so much going on that I don't need to dwell and I don't need to entertain anything that does not benefit me. I mean, the other day I was crying, like I think it was Thursday, I was just sobbing. Today I just feel so good. I literally haven't felt this good in months, I would say. It's not even that I feel like extravagant or anything. I just feel so much better. And just by boundaries, just by setting boundaries, I felt better. Who would have thought? Not me. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to tell people no. It's okay to not care about things that you used to care about so much when you were in such a state of negativity. I don't know. I just feel good. And I have a really good feeling about this year. And although there's always going to be downsides, you know, we are human. I feel like people forget that. We are not in control of that. Inevitable. Period, point blank. However, we are in control of how we react to those things. And that's exactly what I did. So, no more crying for me, I guess. Not yet, anyway. But yeah. Isn't it cool how things get better when you actually work at it? Who would have thought? I'm gonna eat my leftovers now and FaceTime my friend because self-care things. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Did not close that. I thought I did. That's awkward. See you tomorrow. Hello. Okay, I lied. It's actually been 2 days later. But I'm back, and today is round 2 of acting class. As I previously mentioned, we are doing the same scene that we did last week, just with the critiques and little changes, and we're gonna see how much we improved today. It's currently around 5:30, and I'm about to go through all of the critiques that my coach sent to me, all the little changes that he wants me to make, go over it a few times, and then we're gonna get into class. I believe this is gonna be my last class with him for this period. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work with him again in the future, but I think this is the last class for this session. Kind of sad, but it's okay because, you know, all good things come to an end and we just gotta look for more classes. But yeah, I'm gonna go through. I can't speak today. I'm gonna go through all of my notes and prepare my, oh, I have to pay him. Y'all, I'm so tired. I didn't film, but I was literally, what? Okay, I went to bed. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. or like 2 a.m., which is not like terrible, but like I have a bedtime now because I work every day. And then I had to wake up and go to a dentist appointment for 10:30. I didn't leave until almost 1:30. And it was terrible. I sobbed. I was redoing a filling that they messed up, and I felt everything. Even though they put numbing gel and the 2 syringes of freezing whatever the hell that was, I felt everything. So literally the minute it finished and they allowed me to close my mouth, my jaw literally cracked and like it like readjusted itself, and I was like, wow, that happened. So tired from that. I'm like practicing my scene right now and I'm yawning every 5th word. I also work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. My body is just begging me to sleep. I'm gonna go practice some more. I'll see you when class starts. Oh, did it again. Okay, that's awkward. Bye. I'm gonna enter class now and we're gonna do this one last time. Always make sure you're early. I think there's a saying, it's like if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you might as well not show up. So that's Doja Cat. She's on live right now. She kills me. Okay, that was it. It's done. Damn. Honestly, that was a really good class. Everyone is so sweet and supportive. There was a time where the coach had to leave real quick just to develop the scenes to watch. And we were just talking, well, they were talking, I was like still a little shy because this one guy, he got really cool like this drama documentary thing, and it was his first time on TV, and everyone was just supporting him and being so like uplifting. I got some private messages from some people, and overall it was just so sweet. I love that. I love the support, you know, even though we're all learning and we're all at different, you know, paths, it's still nerve-wracking, and just knowing that they're so supportive is just so nice. My coach was talking about how classes might start going in person in studios. I'm not sure if I'm gonna join just because I know his teaching style, and I feel like I'm at a point in my career, or in my acting career, where I want to do a little bit more than what he's providing. He's such a great coach and I've learned so much from him, but I feel like it's time to move on, and that's completely normal and completely fair and not at all wrong for you to ever admit if you have been in a class with the same coach for a while. It's so normal to move on and keep getting better. So yeah, that's it for this vlog. This was a long week. Some days were shorter than others in terms of vlogging, but I hope you enjoyed watching a week in the life of an actor living at home for the time being. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.